What's good, YouTube? It's your boy D-Riv. Hey, today we're going to be reacting to 33 different words that WWE superstars cannot say. First time to the channel, please make sure I gotta hit that thumbs up and also subscribe, because I asked you to. And what are you going to do about it? Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Hey, nah, real talk. Make sure I go ahead and hit that thumbs up and also subscribe. Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. Hey, let's see what you can't say. I know they can't say belt, because I know they back in the day they used to say belt. They used to say, I'm going to take that WWE belt. I don't think they can say that no more. They used to not be able to say fans, and they used to say WWE Universe. But we're going to see what else they got on this list. Hopefully, y'all like this video. If you don't, click the thumbs up. Without further ado, man, let's get into this video.
Strange, but WWE has a list of words that wrestlers and other talent are not allowed to say. The list has been leaked, allowing us to see which words.
I know they wasn't allowed to say pro wrestler. They say wrestler now. They used to have to say sports entertainer, but now they're saying wrestler now. But let's continue.
Words are banned and the reasons why. First on the list is wrestling and wrestlers. This sounds completely crazy. I mean, the company's initials literally stand for World Wrestling Entertainment. However, these two words have infamously been banned in WWE for years. The reason is so that WWE can broaden its appeal. The feeling is that if WWE doesn't call itself wrestling, then people who aren't wrestling fans will check it out. Instead of wrestling, WWE is called what it does, sports entertainment, or even just entertainment. Likewise, WWE calls its wrestlers superstars. This is also to try to appeal to non-wrestling fans, but it's also done to make the wrestlers seem larger than life. To be fair, it makes sense. Which sounds more prestigious? I'm a wrestler, or I'm a superstar? Two more recently—
But I feel like saying superstar kind of sounds like childish, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, it kind of feels like it sounds childish. So I would rather say I'm a wrestler versus me saying I'm a superstar, because I feel like superstar just sounds childish. But that's just me.
Banned words in WWE are belt and strap, referring to the championships that
wrestlers,
superstars, fight for. Similar to why wrestler is banned, it's believed that belt and strap are too plain and ordinary and doesn't make the championships sound special enough. Instead of saying belt, wrestlers and other talent are supposed to refer to them as championships or titles. Not only is intentional bleeding in WWE not allowed, but just the word blood is also banned. So is the word choke, headshot, trauma, spinal injuries, violence, violent, curb stomp, strangle, kill, and murder.
Seth Rollins' move is literally called the curb stomp. Why do I keep coughing? I haven't been coughing all day. Look, they used to say, no, they didn't say headshot, they said chair shot. But they definitely still do say curb stomp. So, and they used to have a match called First Blood match. So
all these words are on the banned list because they are too violent. Oh shoot, I can't say that. It seems this is less about upsetting fans and more about upsetting sponsors and other business partners. In fact, Daniel Bryan infamously got fired for choking a ring announcer because it made WWE sponsors upset. To avoid losing sponsorships and brand deals, WWE has all these words banned, which is unfortunate for Seth Rollins, Kane, and The Undertaker. This one is a little—
they still do say chokeslam though. Maybe they allow it.
Ironic, but diva is a banned word in WWE. This used to be what the company referred to its female wrestlers as. Men were superstars, women were divas. However, since the Divas Revolution in the mid-2010s, WWE has started referring to all of its wrestlers, male and female, as superstars. The reason WWE doesn't use diva anymore is to help make the women's division more focused on wrestling rather than looks and beauty. Additionally,
No, you can't say that. Is to focus the women's side of sports entertainment. Not wrestling. Sports entertainment. You're making a video of words you can't say, and you're saying all of them.
The term diva doesn't exactly have the most positive meaning. It's worth mentioning that anti-diva is also a no-no word. This was the nickname Paige used, and it's banned for the exact same reason diva is banned. Several other banned words are kayfabe, house, push, being over, babyface, heel, and job/jobber. The reason why these words are forbidden is that they are mainly insider terms. If these words were used on TV, then WWE would essentially be breaking the fourth wall.
That's true.
Calling a good guy wrestler a babyface would be similar to if someone in a movie referred to the main character as the protagonist.
That makes sense.
It wouldn't make any sense.
That makes sense.
This one is bizarre, but mofos is also banned. I mean, WWE is a PG show, so I guess it makes sense that the company wouldn't want to hear references to adult language. The next word on the banned list isn't actually a word, but an abbreviation, DQ. Of course, this is a short way of saying disqualification. There isn't a clear reason why DQ isn't allowed to be said, but perhaps it's to avoid having fans think about the restaurant chain, Dairy Queen. More words that wrestlers and WWE talent are not allowed to say.
I just thought about it, man. Some Dairy Queen do sound good right now. I ain't gonna lie. Dairy Queen do sound good. I need some.
Are victim and wife beater. Considering the other,
why would wife beater be a word that they say?
WWE would also ban these words too. Wife beater is pretty obvious, but victim isn't as clear. The reason for not saying victim is that it could make people think of things like domestic violence and other horrible crimes. Especially with the ongoing war in Ukraine, it begins to make sense why WWE banned the word victim. Speaking of the war, another word got banned because of it. Currently, commentators and other on-screen personnel can't say the word attack. Since Russia attacked Ukraine, WWE wants to avoid accidentally making...
I definitely have heard Michael Cole say somebody's getting attacked. They say viciously attacked. I've heard them say that before. I definitely have heard that before.
...similarities to the war, and therefore has banned the word attack for the time being. Another word, or technically an abbreviation, that isn't too surprising to see on this list is WWF. It seems like it would be a
I know that one.
After all, the company has been called WWE for over 20 years now. However, there are some people who do insist on calling it WWF, mainly when talking about the company during that era. To prevent that from happening during their shows, WWE decided to get the WWF out. Now, the next two words on WWE's banned list are kind of weird. The words are card and non-title. Card is understandable. As previously mentioned, WWE wants to distance itself from wrestling, so referring to a match lineup as the card doesn't make sense. Card is also a term that MMA uses, and since WWE wants to brand itself as entertainment, it makes sense to avoid using terms associated with sports. However, non-title is kind of odd. The term is a recent addition to the banned list. Instead of saying a non-title match, WWE refers to matches where a champion is fighting but without their title on the line as championship contenders matches. Again,
no, I hear non-title match all the time, bro. You can't tell me, no. You can't tell me. Who says contenders match if it's not for the #1 contender spot? Nobody. They always say a non-title match. So you telling me if the Usos are fighting against Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens, that's a contenders match? No, it's a non-title match. I've never heard that before. Unless it's saying somebody that's not a champion versus somebody that's not a champion fighting each other to see who wins to fight the champion, a #1 contender. I've never heard a champion versus a non-champion as a contenders match. I've never heard that.
The reason is to use fewer wrestling and sports-related terms and focus on entertainment. Personally, a championship contenders match just doesn't make any sense. Despite these words being banned, wrestlers have sometimes said them on TV. To see those incidents, watch the video on screen. Said them just doesn't make any sense.
Hey man, let me know how y'all feel about this video, man, because it's a lot of things in here that I do understand, and there's some things that I don't understand because I still hear them. So, hey man, like the video, subscribe if you're new, man. It's your boy D-Riv. I'm out.